Kia ora, kia ora. Welcome back, whānau, welcome back. Just finished getting my gear ready, going to be heading down to Wellington tomorrow, so I'm quite excited about that. Going to be heading out for a dive, so yep, just got all my gear ready. Joining us on this mission, we've got brother TJ and brother Trev. You haven't met brother Trev yet, but he's a good guy. Went out with him a couple of weeks ago. He knows his stuff. He's been well experienced. He's actually a dive instructor, so I'm quite keen to catch up with him too. Real good guy. I just want to, something sparks something. There's 6 drownings over the last weekend and one weekend. That's just pretty crazy stats. I was reading, and this is what's made me read this article, or made me want to look into it. If you go into stuff, there's an article there, the faces of the summer of drowning, total of the people lost in the water in 2022. So it comes into the families and people that lost their lives drowning last year, and it's pretty crazy. People of all ages, all walks of life, and the stats whānau, 93 preventable drownings in New Zealand waters in 2022. 79 of these deaths were males, 23 were over the age of 65, 23 were at beaches, 21 were in rivers, 32 were of New Zealand European, and 22 were Māori, 75 in the North Island and 18 in the South Island. It's just crazy stats. I don't get it. I went out to Plymouth 2 weeks ago and I seen this small boat, 5 to 6 males in it, overloaded, and they were heading out, no life jackets, and then the boat was breaking down and they were still going out. It's just, I don't know, we put ourselves in the situation, like, we all want to enjoy the day, that's fine. Some of us want to harvest, that's great, you know, we provide for family, there's nothing wrong, I can relate with that. We're just missing the end goal of getting home safely, to ensure, you know, we get home safely, just ticking all those boxes before we head out. I do a lot of research before I head out, checking the weather and checking the sea. More than happy to share. If you pop in the comments if you want me to do a vid on it, or PM me and I'll give you the information that I check, just to check that the weather's all good and all that sort of stuff before we head out. And I guess it just puts you in a frame of mind of preparation. There's more than I've got my whiteboard that I always go through and just gets me in the right mindset. I know what's coming. I come up with a game plan. Even the way I straight it, you know, plan the days, I'm quite happy to share that as well. If it's going to help someone get home safely, I'm more than happy to do that, because that's the end goal at the end of the day. Whānau, anything else is a bonus. Get home safely, we've got some kai to bring home, that's a bonus. I won't go into too much because I don't want to sound like a preacher, but just crazy. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to be heading off quite early because I want to be launching out a Makara stream. At this stage we might change in the morning, so we want to try and catch the tide with a bit of water in that stream. So really keen to catch up with the boys. We'll get some Z's, and I guess I'll see you in the morning. Whakatakata hau ki te uru, whakatakata hau ki te taonga, kia mā kina ki uta, kia mā taratara katai, ehi ake ana te atakura, he tio, he hoka, he hau, te ei, mauri ora, morena. Just going on 4 in the morning, crazy 4 in the morning. Just woken, packed on my gear yesterday, which is good. I'm just going to indulge in a coffee, have a quick bite to eat, and then TJ shouldn't be too far away. Then we'll pack the boat, then we'll catch up with brother Trev down in Levin. Let's get into it, man. Well, whānau, we've just arrived at Makara Beach. It's a little bit breezy at the moment. The wind's supposed to drop off as the day proceeds. Looking a little bit dirty, a little bit green. But we'll get in there and check it out anyway. So we'll just get the boat ready, getting our gears on, then we'll check the outlet, make sure our waka can get out. Should be okay. And then yeah, we'll get into it. Well, whānau, we just made it out the stream, had a quick check of it first and decided to push it out. Let's have a karakia before we head out. I rangi papa te whānau atua whakatoe tō koutou manakitanga ki roto o tine mahi o mātou. Āmene. whānau, we've just anchored up in a nice sheltered bay. So the game plan is we're going to harvest some abalone or some paua. The weather's supposed to get better as the day proceeds, so we'll get the pauas, jump out, reassess the weather, then hatch a plan. We've got a couple of ideas or plans up our sleeves, but time it will dictate what happens next. So we'll get into it and get some pauas. Good kiss. Well, whānau, there's dive 1 done and dusted. The boys are still in there. Got our quota of paua, start swimming around. It's got a little bit fishy. Tongue flattened down a little bit, so we'll go chase some fish shortly. Just have a bit of a rehydrate, charge the batteries, and wait for the lads, and we'll get back into it. A bit of an update, whānau. We're all back on deck, recharged, hydrated. We're just going to go out, move to another spot, then hopefully what we'll do is we're going to drop it early. Hopefully get onto a fish or two, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. We just finished having a bit of a slay up on a rock. The game plan from now, we're going to move on to another spot, chase some spiky gold, and brother TJ's going to jump in and see if he can nail some fish, or maybe a fish or two. So pick our gear, move on, and see what happens.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
Well, whānau, dive number 3. Dive number 2 was a little bit unproductive. TJ's secret spot was cut. We just come to brother Trev's spot and see if we can harvest some kinnas. See what happens. Well, whānau, while the boys are in there doing the job, thought I might cook up some lunch for the lads. We've got some paua fritters, and we might fry up a couple of pauas that we've got today. So we'll get into it.
drinking what God sip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. A Bugatti boy, plus Maybach. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, no.
Well, finally that's our dive done and dusted, so we're just going to pick up our gear, pull up the anchor and start making our way back home from Maine. Well, finally, a bit of a straightforward extraction out of the water, just come up the stream, didn't hit any rocks, so that's cool. Plenty of water in the stream. It's good to check the tides and make sure there's enough water in there so you don't have any predicaments. Well, whānau, that's the boat all washed and the gear soaking and the kai all processed. We're a pretty successful day, executed the plan. We enjoyed it, I hope you did too. It's always good to catch up with brother TJ, but also good to catch up with brother Trev. Very experienced diver with a wealth of knowledge, and it's good to learn a thing or two of people like that. It's all part of their growth and development. And brother TJ had to go skippering today, so he'll learn and grow from that as well. Just adds more value and strengthens the team. We got home safely, which is the main thing. We did manage to harvest some kai. We got some kina, some paua and some ika, so thanks to Tangaro for providing his children for us to give to our whānau, feed our whānau. And on that note, I'd just like to thank New Zealand's leading brands for getting me into the water and out of the water, not only with comfort but with safety as well. And I'll look forward to seeing you on the next adventure.
It's a lonely night. Everybody's happy. Been turning around, looking for a friendly light. But I see